Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushua,
Barakatah Yahushua,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
A double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. And this lesson is going to be entitled, The Elect Men Are Predestined, man. Okay, because hey, we didn't choose this lifestyle, man. Lord willing, we're part of the elect, but there are actually men out here that did not basically choose this lifestyle. Okay, this lifestyle was placed upon them, man. It was called, man. It was a calling, man. And all praises to Yahweh Shem Al Shah for us answering that calling, man. All right.
This is 1 Peter 1 and 2. Elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High, the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua.
Come, the foreknowledge. So if anything is before, that means prior or before, man. So this thing of ours, man, it was already set up in the Spirit, and then it was later manifested on earth during the process of time, man. Why? To signify that we are who we say we are by the scriptures, which we received that gift from Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that word foreknowledge goes to the Greek pronosis. It means prearrangement.
Right.
You know?
And what was the prearrangement? There are a lot, man. You were you before you got here, man.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
And how did Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah know Jeremiah? He knew him based on the spirit world, man. Okay, because he was in the spirit world prior to those reincarnations, man. He knew that spirit world.
Because this makes the house for the spirit.
That's all it is. No?
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So that spirit was sanctified before it was even placed in the womb, man. That goes to show you that the elect men are predestined, man. Just like the 2/3 are predestined to be the scroll. There's no difference, man. Yahweh Bashem Al Shah is that perfect, that exact balance, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 49:1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. The Lord had called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother have he made mention of my name.
So before him touching down, he was called before the womb, man. Okay? This is another scripture, precept upon precept, that predestination is going to happen for the elect, man.
This is Proverbs 16 verse 9. And it says, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directed his steps. So that's linking up to the scripture saying the prophets are subject to the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? It's twofold the scripture, man, because the Most High knew that spirit from before. So he knew that same man, such as, for example, Jeremiah, he was a prophet in the ancient world. So therefore, he's in today's time doing the same thing as he did in the ancient world, man. He's prophesying, you know? And just to further prove that point, I'm going to get it's 1 Corinthians 14:32. And it says, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because that goes into how, you know what I'm saying, the men of old that were preordained, like the brother was going into, every man has his own particular lot, you know? So whether you were a scoffer back in time, whether you were an evildoer back in time, whether you were a prophet unto the nations, speaking the Most High's word back in that time, you are doing those same acts in today's time. So if you prophesied, you're going to continue to prophesy. That's not going to change, you know? You don't grow up a human, and then when you die and come back, you grow, you know, so you grow as a bumblebee. No, all things are done in proper order, in a perfect balance, according to as it is written. All right, one and one, one double. You know what I'm saying? Double against another, man. All right. And I had a precept. You got some more? Galatians chapter 1, verse 15. But when it pleased the Most High, who separated me from my mother's womb, and called me by his grace.
And called me by his grace, man. Hey, basically, hey, this thing of ours, it's a calling, man. Okay, because hey, the church doctrine teaches you that you can just go in church and choose Jesus on this particular Sunday and everything is gonna be okay, and then they declare you as being saved, man. But this thing of ours is it's contrary. Hey, it's a calling, man. And then although you answer that phone, it doesn't mean you're gonna be saved, man. That's why you have to grind in this thing, man, and pray for Lord willing that hey, your calling is for the election assured, man.
And it's not always good news when you pick up the line. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody on the other end, and it may not be particularly in your favor. So that goes into the 2/3 that the Lord is going to destroy.
That's right.
That goes into these heathen nations that are going to go into captivity underneath the Israelites. You know, and the hopeful elect very well may be chosen. You know what I'm saying? Chosen unto the end. I say the hopefully elect because I'm speaking upon men upon planet Earth in this particular moment in time.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna get a Galatians 1:1, you know what I'm saying, just to prove what he's talking about. It says, Paul, an apostle, not of men, neither by man, but by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and the Most High, the Father, who raised him from the dead.
Right. So that portion of faith that Paul was given to him by Yahweh Shai.
Because how was he called? You know, how was he predestined?
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's right. All right. Ephesians 1 and 4, 1 and 5.
It's Ephesians 1 and 5. Ephesians 1 and 4. According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
So before the foundations of the earth was created, man, hey, the elect were chosen to be the elect, man. Go ahead.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children.
Having predestined us to the adoption of children. Why? Because Yahweh Shai died for the entire nation of Israel, but that adoption is actually going to the elect first, man. Go ahead.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
And so when something is predestined, it means that it's going to happen basically even before that event takes place, man. All right? Got something?
Matthew 24 and 22. For there should be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever should be. And so those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved before the elect's sake.
Right. Before the elect's sake, man. So these scriptures was actually written before all this destruction and all this death started, before we actually went off, man. These scriptures was written, man, but it goes to show you that you're gonna have a select man that's basically gonna be saved from this thing, man. And that the reason why this time is speeding the way it's speeding is for the elect's sake, man. You can jump to Isaiah, the 7th chapter. You got something?
Yeah, I go. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, and to them who are the called according to his purpose.
Who are the called according to his purpose, man. So you can't be out here unless that faith has been given to you, man.
For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
So these men were allotted to do these things, man. Now the tricky part of the question is, who are these men? And you're not gonna find that out until Yahweh Bashem Shai sends his beloved son Yahweh Shai, man. But everything happens and everything is predestined, man. Don't nothing happen unless it's supposed to happen, man.
Isaiah 7 and 14. Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, and bear a son, shall call his name Emmanuel.
Now this happened even before Yahweh Shai came as himself as Yahweh Shai. Going to show you this is example of predestined.
Butter and honey shall he eat, that he may know to refuse the evil and choose the good. For behold, a child shall know to refuse the evil and choose the good. The land that thou abhorrest should be forsaken.
That's it. But this time point.
2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 9. Who hath saved us and called us with an holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Yahushua before the world began.
Hey, so doing this thing is grace, man. What is grace? Grace is favor, man. And a holy calling, meaning that this calling was a separate calling, a separate selection from the rest of these 2/3, man. Because basically, hey, all of Israel are not priests at this time frame, man. Okay?
James 1:18. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. You know, the first fruits, man. That's the hopefully elect. Lord willing, we're a part of that. You know, Lord willing, that's us. We was with Yahushua. We was creating the world, man. You know, hopefully that's us, the first fruits. We always preach out, man, you know, it's all of our apostles. It's the elect within the elect, man. You have the elect, then you have the nation of Israel. They're going to be the top chosen few.
And with that, we hope you're edified. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.